Recent Star Dreadnought-led activity over Oslimpex and Camp were able to force back the New Republic forces after their assault on the shipyards of Oslimpex, while also removing the final Warlord resistance in the core. This wasn't enough for Admiral Dalla, as she also turned her fleet's attention to the staunchly independent Corellia, suffering massive losses, but eliminating the main Corellian defense force. Alright, we have our Grand Forces in position over Camp, so I think that's going to be our first target now today. We have Biss, which I guess we probably do need to build some things up on, but hopefully we'll be able in this first episode to take Camp, to take Duro, and maybe even to move into Odic, because I think what is going to end up happening is Balmora, Jindine, and Mindor are going to be joining the fleet in our... in the integration method. So how is this fleet looking? We might be able to go into Terraphon here. So let's maybe start off with a nice little space battle and see what's going on Terraphon. Because then if we can separate this fleet out a little bit, if we can move Sykes away, not have to defend on two fronts, that would be nice. Nick Evans is asking if that is Commander Chair behind me from the Corey Loses YouTube channel. No, this is not Commander Chair. Commander Chair had to take the day off. But I think I won't have to take the day off. Because I think I'm able to talk without immediately making myself cough like last week. So that's better. Alright, let's bring in Need a Big Gun. We have Blue Diamond. We have Gans the Nubius. And Impetus.
Move out.
Alright, then Renegade, Victory over Area. I don't know why I put in an interdictor for that. Iron Hand of Piracy. Let's get Attack the Lasers up front. Surveyor, Zsinj. Alright. So we've got some of the garrisons coming over to us. We're attacking the lower level station right now. Leonardo's asking, I love your faction guide videos. I'm wondering if you're going to do them for the Imperial Warlords and the CSA. Yeah, so eventually the goal is to have guides for everything, for all the factions, especially when they have their like basic mechanics set up. So the Imperials, what I'm probably going to do is one guide for the Empire, going over like the legitimacy stuff, and then the other factional guides for that will kind of just refer back to the Imperial one for it. But the next guide I'm making is actually going to be a guide on how to use different ship types, like how to know what different ship types do, when to use them, basically how to build out your fleets. So I've got that VO recorded, I got the whole thing written. I was actually editing it before this video. It's 21 minutes long though, so it is going to take a little bit more work to do. Hopefully it'll be out this week. Probably not before this particular episode is out of this playthrough, but maybe before the next recording session of Zsinj, which I mean, that might actually be the last recording session of Zsinj, so we might be doing a YouTube live stream next week to finish off the campaign. But yeah, for like the CSA, they're still probably going to get more changes to like government mechanics and such that that are necessary before it's worth doing a guide video, because it doesn't make as much sense to make the guide video than like have their mechanics change a release later. But I think at least the production lines for those are getting a little bit faster, a little bit better, so I can spend more time on those kind of scripted videos. The mistake I made is doing the intros, which don't take a ton of time, but they do increase the amount of time these episodes take to edit compared to not doing an intro. But people like them, so that's what matters.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Awaiting your command. Squadron standing by.
Look, the playing of Empire at War is the fun part, but then there's a lot of sitting in Premiere afterwards. A lot of sitting in like a document, a Word document. I don't have a Microsoft Office subscription. All I have is I have Google Sheets, or not Google Sheets, Google Docs. So every script I write is Google Docs, not Office. Office is too fancy for me. That shit costs money. I don't want to spend money. Why spend money when Google Docs is right there and free? And when I can, if Marmar's editing a video for me, I can just send her the Google Docs script for it.
Reporting.
Nope. My phone thought I was asking it to do something.
The lasers
I said
are on
Google.
Advancing on target.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Watch your back. Keep your eyes open. Ready to
Like, it's not like I need to submit a file anywhere,
bomber targeting.
so it doesn't really matter, and then I can just use my laptop or my
Yes,
my
Commander.
desktop for
Heading
all
to
the work there.
Directing
makes sense.
all fire on the launch bay.
Comlink active.
Because, like, what I still want to get to the point of doing
Attacking
at least a scripted video every week, so like a faction guide, a challenge video on loses, along with like the streams and episode playthroughs, or episodes of playthroughs, with like 2 or 3 videos coming out on Datapad. So having Marmar help with the editing has been very helpful for that. Lost attack of the lasers and surveyors. Non-genre stuff doesn't count. Look, I've been putting out the reality videos, the reality clips as well, but if I can just turn all my university essays into common history videos, that would be nice. But there's so much more at stake if you're wrong about stuff in that. I don't want to be wrong about things. Like, if I'm doing a video about the Battle of Ebac 9, I don't need to cross-reference a bunch of sources that may or may not have different levels of veracity to them about what happened, and make sure that I'm not, like, accidentally parroting some weird fascist talking point that was developed in the 60s about an ancient battle, or some, like, ancient topic. It's just like, oh, Walter John Williams did this battle scene, and maybe it was referenced in a source book somewhere, and both of those are fairly valid. I can mention this one says this one says this. That makes Star Wars much easier to talk about.
Give us a target. Awaiting orders.
But the less time I spend on editing, the more I can spend on reading and writing. And editing, I don't like very much.
I shall contact you when we arrive, sir.
Standing by. Scouting location.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Orders acknowledged.
Ready to go.
Like, even so there's a video I've wanted to do on Datapad for a long time, as we move our forces into the middle of camp here. But the video is about, okay, that's gonna be Sting to attack. The video is about New Jedi Order, which I know a lot about, and it's about how political ideas of the time, as you can see in like Clash of Civilizations and
Ready, sir. We're going in.
and End of History by Fukuyama, get pretty clearly reflected in the ideas that were
Ready for orders.
like around culturally, many of which I very much disagree with. And so even doing that Star Wars video, there's a lot more you have to be sensitive about when writing it.
Ready.
Okay, this is really... I think we're just gonna have to go to the next landing zone with them. The turret can't really shoot us, and we can't really shoot the turret.
Ground target locked. We'll clear the way for you.
Okay, can you guys just help with that? Because that'll be a bit faster than the
Ready.
IDT having to do all of it. We can send in more of you, Melvar maybe. Let's get more infantry. We can just go into the base the far away there.
Armed and ready. Armed and ready. Destination set.
Now take cover.
Create a crossfire.
Yeah. Well, you guys are trying to be in your
Reporting in.
Any orders?
own targeting milieu.
I copy. Ready for attack.
But at least the ATTE should be fine there. Ooh. Did Melvar explode?
Fire approaching.
I think Melvar exploded already.
Taking lookout positions.
That's unfortunate. No, that's okay. That's Melvar coming up now. They all came a way I did not expect. I think we're still gonna be fine because these are mostly.
Commencing attack.
Like, we got a lot of raptors.
Moving there now.
Carrier, ready to pick up soldiers, sir. Activating main cannon.
Are we getting killed by any AA on that? No.
Comm channel open.
Unit destroyed. Orders understood.
There. Let's get you guys in.
Unit destroyed.
And I think we can actually go around the other side for them.
Unit destroyed.
Sure what unit... Oh, that was probably the...
Carrier awaiting
The
orders.
airspeeder's getting hit there. Do I have anything that has sensor ping? I don't think I do. Let's just bring in more infantry for that. And now, Melvar, you're gonna go around there. We have to take down the...
We're fully loaded, sir.
All the backup you need.
the planet, or the base shield. When are we likely to see the use of a super laser? In this playthrough, there will not be any super lasers to use. Our chance to do that would have been the Eclipse or the Sovereign, but I didn't build those in Dark Empire. I left Dark Empire before
I copy.
we would have gotten to it. Okay, we're gonna have to wait until we have that shield down.
Pick up soldiers, sir.
You're gonna get out of there.
Reporting. Moving to attack.
We're proceeding.
So there will not be
We're on it.
any super lasering in this campaign.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get to the power gen. That'll turn off the turbo lasers and the shield, so we'll be able to get into the
Go, sir.
base over here. I think I can give them the move order now, because by the time they're in range of that, the base shield should be down. There we go. Ooh,
Make sure you're covered.
that's no help.
Destroyed.
Transport here.
Oh well. So let's... Ooh, they have a planetary shield
All
then?
the backup you need.
Apparently? Or is the... Oh no, they have a faction capital here then,
Transport
actually.
ready. Right away.
Get
Roger
you
that.
guys out.
On my way, sir.
We're proceeding with caution. Engage your weapon
Our
systems.
base is under
Juggernaut
attack.
ready. Cannons charged.
We're right behind
So, I think I need to drop everyone out of this,
Ready.
because this is going to be a lot of stuff coming through. So yeah, that must be the faction capital in there somewhere.
Armed and ready.
Bombing run.
Armed and ready.
Alright, so you're all going to take cover.
Reporting in.
You're all going to move farther up, because you need to help. And we'll just have to take out the structures.
Moving out.
We're right behind you.
How many super ships are active in this campaign right now? We have Grunger, and we have our Vengeance.
Moving to attack.
So we have two.
Orders acknowledged.
What are your orders?
We might get like one more once we get into Pelion.
Where are we headed, sir? After them.
This way,
Alright,
man.
I just don't want to risk you going down. Let's get rid of the vehicle there.
Taking lookout.
There we go.
I copy.
So is this the... Yeah, that's the EA capital.
At maximum.
The overall capital, once that's down, we'll have bombing runs again.
Let's get 'em.
I don't know what's going on that part of the map, so maybe I'll send some more flyers in to deal with that.
Position. Inputting direction.
This way, man.
Standing by.
We'll probably switch over to Pelion once we have
Where do you need?
the Empire integrated.
Open fire.
So, okay. I think we've finally got all of them. Don't waste your weapons on the turret that literally does not do anything anymore.
MAV on standby.
Alright, now we can drop that.
Copy.
And I'm just gonna have to move them around.
Available.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So,
Reporting in.
those bombers are coming in. There's a bombardment. Probably a bit of a waste when we already have all this power over here and they still have stuff on the other parts of the map.
I copy. Keep
But-
going.
That's
Moving out.
fine.
Sir. Ready. Reporting in. Copy.
Stations on duty. Charging cannon.
We'll just keep going through here. And then I will
At maximum unit capacity.
send those
Standing
around.
by. Ready to go. En route. Moving to coordinates. Commander, roger that.
We don't really have many battlecruisers. I think we have like 2 Sarannins, and that might be it of battlecruisers.
Taking lookout positions.
Locked and loaded. Reporting.
We're going more towards capitals and frigates. Okay, there we go. Ariadu's leaving. They lost their capital, which they'll have to rebuild somewhere. They have a lot of territory in the south, so it's not like that's going to be too difficult for them.
Building under construction.
But Grunger, we can move. I think this will still be enough to take Odic, even though it's not the greatest army in the world anymore. If I combine them with Hakasi, that will be back to being one of the greatest armies in the world, with Brachus here too. So
Proceeding.
let's just go to that. I mean, Netbers is going to be our Pathfinder.
Heavy gun trooper boarding the transport, sir.
We've already killed a lot of what's there, so that's why I'm not super worried about what we're going to come into on Odic. Like, they might just have the level 1 station.
Tactical battle
Yeah.
imminent.
Certainly.
Because then we can move back out to what Dal is doing here. And maybe we'll go for Duro with that as well. So let's do that now. Because they're not going to be able to build anything new on Corellia. It's not an active faction. We do not have Praetors. That is Ariadu's thing.
There they are. Blast them.
Alright, Dala,
I don't have all
get on in there, little Gorgon.
Right away.
Flank speed. Moving out. Coming about.
Then we have Winter's Fury, we have Vernilion.
On the double, my
I'm
lead.
tired of waiting.
So this does mean we're not going to be taking Dorja
I want to
into the fold.
Awaiting your command.
You have a hypervelocity gun, which is not what I want to see.
Give me a target. Need a really big
I'm going to send you back a little bit,
Your command.
because you ended up getting a lot of that early focus. Not surprisingly, but unfortunately, just get a lot of button presses happening. I think Dorja doesn't have much time left. Yeah, we are going to lose Winter's Fury on this.
Commander. Our
But
target priority is the laser cannons.
overall,
Excellent shot.
I
Reporting.
could have moved them much farther back, but I think I just underestimated how many capital ships they actually had there. I thought it was just the one ISD.
Enemies in range. Target confirmed.
Well, if you were facing the right way, that would also help.
Got them in my sights.
Form up. We're moving out. Destroyer here.
The Ariado Authority does also have the Asserter,
Copy.
not Zsinj. That would be
I copy.
Enemies in range.
more their style. So it's something that we might come up against in the end stages of this campaign,
Destroyer standing by.
but depends on how much time they've been able to spend with their shipyards. I have done a few videos of playing Jotun mod and multiplayer with Acting Charlie, but I don't play too much of other
tired of waiting.
Empire at War mods in general.
Awaiting orders. Firing.
Like the series that you guys see on the channel are basically the full games of Empire at War that I play, unless I'm like testing something. And even then I'll try to, like, if it's something that's enough in-depth testing to be like a full game, then I'll usually try to record it and see if the footage makes for fun watching. Alright, I think we gotta move up a little bit more. We're letting their...
Target locked. Roger that.
letting their bombers get too far in.
I don't have all day.
Okay. I think that's protected. We have most of their bombers in the area down. We can get up to the goal in. You... okay, you're not actually smoking. That was just because you were out of vision.
Commander.
And we're starting to get some shields back on Onager,
Gorgon is ready to
our beautiful little
unleash
Tactor.
its wrath.
Reporting for
There are dozens of mods
Awaiting orders.
covering many things.
Reporting in.
Getting torn apart! Target those lasers.
Roger that. Those torpedo launchers
Standing
must
by.
be
Target
destroyed.
critical.
It's as good as gone.
Taking him out.
Do we have... I think we have enough anti-fighter back here to get
Go after the stragglers.
over through that.
Destroyer here. Copy.
What? Target sighted.
Alright, that's all blowing up. Let's get back to the shipyard. And I might even start moving into the middle of these two Golans.
Ready for action.
So, you...
Cannon firing.
Full speed. Our primary engine system is down.
Gotta get through that as fast as we can. Okay, you are in range.
Smash these
Get onto that
Star destroyer standing by.
and start flying through.
On the double, my liege.
Weapons ready.
Go after the stragglers.
This is Admiral Dala.
What do you need? Direct fire at their laser cannons.
Standing by.
Unfortunately, the multiplayer streams with Ek and Charlie,
We can
they ended with the Mass Effect mod. I think that broke Justin's desire to ever play Empire at War again.
What is
I was talking to him about him wanting to do
guns?
a
Give me
run
everything.
in Fall of the Republic or Thrawn's Revenge recently, but
Attack commencing.
man's a busy guy with 18 YouTube channels and as many employees now. That's an exaggeration, but it's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we are going to be able to drop in with Brachus. Because once we have Odic 2 here, we're not going to be able to get Joris Sabayoth, but I think the only planet that I would really trade for that would be Jindine, and I think it'll be harder for us to take Jindine. So overall, I think we get more out of just killing Joris here, accepting we're not getting Joris and Kavil, even though those are two heroes that I would very much like to get on my side. And we just, we take the L.
What is it, my lord? I am at your service.
Who do we have on this? We have some Storm Commandos. That's not going to be great for fighting. We got to fight. Let's get B5 and an A5 Juggernaut. So I've seen some questions about what the B5 and A5 do differently. So the B5 is more of a transport. The A5 is more of your combat-focused Juggernaut.
Yes, sir. This way.
So B5, primarily infantry-focused,
Over there.
transporting stuff. It still has like pretty good combat capabilities, but that's just not what its main bag is compared to the A5, which
Instruct
is more geared around that. But let's get anti-infantry turrets.
as you wish, master.
Will we ever get to see Starkiller? As in Starkiller Galen Merrick or Starkiller Base? If Starkiller Galen Merrick, then he's already in the mod. There's a legitimacy group that has at least the clone from Force Unleashed 2, because main Starkiller's dead by the time of the game, or by the time of the mod.
Reporting.
And if you play the
Enemy is approaching.
I wish to learn.
if you play the Lom Dissector Galactic Conquest, then you can even start with the Galen Merrick clone as a
Destination set.
hero.
Proceeding.
But yeah, the original is dead for several years by the time the mod starts, so he's not in there.
Ready. Attacking target.
Your signal is garbled.
Alright, ooh, that is Joris Sabayoth.
And ready. Reporting in.
So let's get back over here. At least we know where he is.
We stand ready to
We
fight.
don't want to get those infantry around with it.
As you
Get out of
wish.
there, because that's probably Kavil shooting you as well.
At your command. Right away. Awaiting orders. Fire at will.
I probably need to send Brachus over here to capture this.
Attacking.
And as long as Joris holds off over there,
Copy that.
let's see if we can
Heading
get any repairs once we're up here.
out. I copy.
Secured a landing zone.
What is thy bidding, my
Alright, Brachus, take out that structure. Have that to allow us to do some bombing and bombardment, which will be our easiest way to kill Joris Sabayoth.
Let's go.
Roger.
Yes, sir.
Would we ever consider making the pop cap higher so you can put 2 Super Star Destroyers at once? No, that is something we explicitly want to avoid.
The Sith have returned. What is it, my lord?
We don't want to make battles that much bigger, and we do not want to make Super Star Destroyers be in battles 2 at a time.
Bombing run available.
Like, one of the things to keep in mind with pop cap size is that that has a direct impact on difficulty as well, because the chances, like, players will typically try to run around with fleets that are as big as the game will allow. Like, that's usually how they'll determine how big their fleets ought to be. And that typically makes it so the size of the fleets you're running into are going to be smaller than yours. So by increasing the pop cap, you are reducing the chance of running into a fleet that is roughly the size of yours. Okay, we're chasing him down. I need to bring in something that can help shoot that a little bit more.
What is thy bidding, my master? The Sith have returned.
If people individually want to change their copy of the game so that they have higher pop cap in theirs by editing the XML for that, they are welcome to make whatever change they want to theirs. But we don't consider that a design goal we want to reinforce in the
Battalion standing by.
Armed and ready.
in the mod itself.
Give me a task.
Armed and
Our
ready.
base is under attack.
I am going to just cancel that. We're going to just capture this landing zone, which Joris was able to get.
Reporting
And I would like to get some repairs over there too, but I just don't have any infantry right now.
Destroyed. We've secured a landing zone.
Squad on the way.
So what do we have other vehicle-wise? I'm bringing Neppers. I'm not going to bring in Melvar right now.
With pleasure.
Make sure you're covered.
And we should be able to get some repairs over here for the Juggernaut.
I wish to learn.
Like, the pop cap that we've gone with is basically as small as we can make it while allowing there to be the biggest Super Star Destroyer with a reasonable amount of support.
Time order.
Construction complete.
Sith have returned.
Get back there, Brachus. Where is Koval? I'm starting to bring in stuff. You know what? I'm not letting you have that. That's mine. Get some other anti-infantry over there. At least we're still going to get those in before anything lands.
Unit destroyed.
ready for orders.
Koval
Initiating sweep.
should be some. Oh, that I wasn't expecting the range to go as high vertically for that.
Reporting in. All right, men, take cover.
But we should have that landing zone.
Roger
Unit
that.
destroyed.
Right away.
I think there's an AA turret. Yeah, there is an AA turret over there.
Unit destroyed.
What is it, my
Too
lord?
bad.
Secured a landing zone.
Bring in more of you.
Give me a task.
I think we'll just go for the base.
Coordinates.
Will you guys do some clearing out in the middle?
Secondary position.
And then someone will run into Koval.
Roger that.
Instruct me.
Brachus can take out the structures.
Awaiting orders.
I await your command.
And Neppers, can you just run that way? We're going to try to get to the middle of the map with all these guys.
Awaiting orders.
I wish
Brachus,
I feel
Copy.
that, and the rest of you go for the light vehicle factory. Okay, there's Koval.
Bombardment incoming.
Awaiting orders. Find cover. Create a crossfire.
There we
can
go.
keep up.
The system works.
I am ready
And I'll just bomb this, I suppose.
Incoming.
Once that's done, I don't think they're going to want to stick around. Oh, we lost one of the bombers, and it wasn't enough to beat the light vehicle factory.
Rule the galaxy together.
Copy. Deploying.
Peppers, you are still just getting them.
Assault squad
Let's go around here so we can get that one. And we got the planet. Alright, Odic is ours. Duro will be next, but I think we'll need to
System conquered.
pull in some other ones.
Building under
And we got
construction.
Chikapla. I let myself slide into the slime when everything went to Frel, but now I'm back and everyone who betrayed the Empire must die. We got ourselves another good ground hero. We don't have,
Researching.
we don't have Karnor anymore, but we do have at least a different Royal Guard. He's filled his application. You're all ground units?
Battle imminent.
No, you're all space units. Ooh, okay. The Yavithans are going from wrist. I'm gonna have to just let you do that. You guys have fun. But we need to have Odic be prepared.
Building
Because
under
that
construction.
is another place where the Yavithans will probably want to go. Where's our spy? Our spy I'm gonna send over to Enzoth. Because we'll have to take that territory as well. We do have some ground units there. We have at least you guys.
Construction complete.
I'm not sure what you guys are going to be defending against here, so I can move you up to that. You're kind of defending against Cape and stuff if we really felt that way. But I think we can move all these guys from Ubricia
Constructing. Building
to...
Destination
Moving on Charos. You are space as well.
construction complete.
I'm going to move you over there now,
Received.
because the New Republic is kind of scary.
Proceeding.
We'll be ready to attack Terraphon in a second, but we're mostly... No! Makati! Those... The Hapens killed Makati. You hate to see it. Oh, these bastards. You Wayayada. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that right now. I think we need to go back to the back.
Unit in production.
We'll take, we'll build up some of the stuff that we've gained, having gone through Dark Empire.
Constructing unit.
I'd...
Star
You-
Destroyer reporting in. Affirmative.
ready and reporting.
He was my fire,
Construction complete.
my one desire.
Fallout.
Ready for your command, sir.
Okay, well, Ardax, you're going to be in charge of a fleet for a minute.
Reporting.
At least take the planet. Don't... Okay, you know what? I can do this. And then there's going to be some...
Heading out.
We're going to liberate Balmora as our own planet.
Navigate.
Ardax is going to lead that fleet. That's just... I know we're not on cruel in this campaign, but that might be the cruelest thing the AI has ever done to me in this fucking game. Someone tell Bob. Tell Bob that his AI has ruined me emotionally. I just wanted another Grand Admiral. We have Grunger. Grunger's in an SSD, though. I wanted another one that was a bit more flexible.
Sir, yes, sir.
As you wish. Right away.
Alright, I'm uninstalling this game.
Moving as quickly as possible. Signal received.
I've done what I can. I've played Empire at War for
We could use
for
more
18
supplies.
years. This is...
Destination is acknowledged.
this is when it's gone too far.
We're ready, Commander.
Give us a signal. We're moving right away.
I copy.
That wasn't clear. Repeat.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Right away. The enemy
Well,
is in
at least we can get this landing zone. Ooh, we get you.
Attacking.
I take back some of what I said.
Transport here. Weapons
I'm still a little coffee,
moving to
but
attack.
Your signal is garbled.
I'm much better than I was last recording session, where 15 seconds of talking was making me just fall apart. So we're making progress.
Ready. Cannons charged.
At the ready. Engines
Starting to think there was a non-zero chance that I got COVID from Dana or something last month.
Proceeding with
Ready.
caution. Ready for battle.
Armed and ready.
Are you guys gonna be okay here? Probably, but I might need to send some other help for you. 'Cause
Receiving
that
orders. I have
guy
battalion
is
in
gonna be
sight.
tough for you to take down on your own.
Squad on the way.
So this should set us up for integration.
Armed and ready.
We're
Copy that.
gonna have to take Balmora in space. Like we'll need to
Attack.
liberate that before
We're right behind
the Haven.
Ready
Ooh,
to receive
okay,
orders.
nope, that's
As you
sad.
wish. Squadron moving out.
We'll need to get in there and clear that out
Command
before the
received.
Havens are able to establish themselves too
Comlink
much.
active. away.
Get back to there.
We stand ready
Let's
to
get
fight.
repairs over here.
At your command. Awaiting orders. Heading out.
We're right behind
Okay, so there's
you.
a lot of conglomeration around there that I wasn't prepared for.
your orders.
But we should be able to get some of these repaired. Let's bring in Odosk. And let's bring in Labansat.
Ready to go.
Copy. Going.
Because I think we'll be able to take out their base before we need to double back onto that central fight. So as long as we have the AT-AT facing the right direction, we get you
I
fixed,
copy.
and I think we're okay.
Target.
This way, man.
En route.
Orders acknowledged.
Corey's quitting. Quick add back to Nebulon B2. Okay, so
Reporting.
if I were to retire from modding, then I would probably still just like keep paying for the
Awaiting orders.
if the rest of the team still wanted to continue, but I was gone, I'd probably keep paying for the GitHub and stuff, so like all the hosting and stuff is from an account that I pay for,
Let's go.
and rather than have to like transfer all that, I'd probably just like keep that keep running.
On my way.
But if I ever saw a commit name that said re-adds the Nebulon B2, I'm deleting it. It's gone.
Bombers.
I don't even know what I'm bombing at this point,
Transport
but
ready.
I think
Waiting orders.
there's stuff in there.
Reporting. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
Copy.
That did something at least.
I've got a lock.
I think we've mostly killed their forces. Yeah, we broke them.
This way.
Just a couple bikes in there. Yeah, there's like an ATST, a couple bikes. I think we're good. That should be enough to integrate the Empire. Unless I'm missing
System
something,
Conquered.
which I very well could be.
Building under construction.
Apens took Balmora, Mindor, and Jindine. Oh, they still have Tina as well. One of those should have been enough, though. All right, well, Hapens, you're paying for this still.
Positioning.
Departure vector set.
Tactical battle imminent.
I think we'll be able to take Corellia relatively easily, too.
Enemy unit sighted.
Well, they don't have any of their own actual structures.
Let's go.
They managed to grab one of the secondary defensive structures because I moved in
Setting
too
course.
early,
Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command.
and those are very wonky in Empire at War. We're lucky that they even get counted in AI calculations at all because that was only added in a patch. But if I'd waited long enough for them to just build their first level station, that one would be gone.
Nowhere to run. Moving to sector.
Weapons ready.
Get Bingo Healer with a gun. What
Moving
ship
to
is that? I
orders.
assume you mean this one. This is the Tag Battle Cruiser.
Weapons ready, sir. Reporting in.
Draw their fire.
That'll explode in a second.
Roger that.
There we go.
Victorious.
Alright, well, we get ourselves Balmora.
Your servant.
Tactical battle imminent.
Someone got here first. The triggers for this mission are a bit odd. It has been on the list to be completely redone for a long time, but
Lander ready.
I think someone else got here, and that's what's
Lander reporting.
causing the
Active.
mission to
Urgent
fire, but
orders.
it's I
Arrival
guess it gave it to
imminent.
us, so whatever.
Sentinel standing by.
Because I did not send a fleet.
Sentinel awaiting orders.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Maybe we'll capture enough of the dreadnoughts to
Form up. Receiving location.
win before they
Awaiting
get to
orders.
us.
Copy. Departure
Just
set.
go
Heavy
way over there.
cruiser standing by. Captain here. Moving.
On
Landing
there.
craft
You're gonna come over to this
active.
one. Because they're not moving.
Reporting. Yes, sir. On the way.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Thank you, Green, for subscribing with Prime. Very appreciated.
Cruiser standing by. All ahead.
That is 12 months. That is a whole year
Yes,
of
Commander.
Here.
joining the fleet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Very epic.
Engines to full.
Ready. Right away.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Moving.
Oh. We got him coming in behind us.
Heavy cruiser
It's
standing
Ogre.
by. Captain here. Firing turbo lasers. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Lander ready. Lander reporting.
You've got to come over here. You're starting the boarding. Never mind.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here. Fire for effect.
Oh, might need to take the
Dreadnought cruiser
clear
ready.
first.
All ahead.
Try to keep everything
Comrade
in
active.
an area.
Transmit orders.
Talked about this a bit last time we did the mission, but the lag seems to come from like a fairly common
Captain
base
here.
function that we did not and cannot change, but it's something that didn't used to cause those issues,
All guns.
so
Fire.
it's a little strange.
Sentinel standing by.
Alright, I might have to just
Heavy cruiser standing by.
sack it all off. Because I don't think we're going to be beating that fleet. It's getting reinforcements. Even if we captured every dreadnought, they're going to get more reinforcements faster than we can.
Sentinel awaiting orders.
So we'll let them have the victory.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Roger that. Moving out.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Although we're probably going to end up winning on this side.
In here.
Maybe not with the
Cruisers.
MC-80B there.
Dreadnought cruiser
And without
ready.
all of our stuff being in the right area at the right time. I'm starting to send some of those in. I guess one of the later ones.
Affirmative.
Heavy cruiser standing
I
by.
wonder who went here. Right, that's all falling apart. I think all the shuttles are gone.
Here. Moving. Dreadnought
Yeah,
cruiser
it's just
ready.
these two. Rest in pieces. Rippin' pepperoni.
We have been defeated.
Enjoy your ships, New Republic. Alright. With that, I think we will end our first episode here. We're going to keep going for those of you on Twitch, but for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying the series so far, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.